man, you would not believe. No, man, it's St. Patty's Day, so, I go out, get drunk. I'm driving home just trashed. Up on the sidewalk, in the wrong lane, whatever. Run a red light, T-bone a cop car. Thankfully, it's St. Patty's Day, and this is America. I'm like, oh, don't worry about it, just go. Oh, what's that fell out of your pocket? What is this? It's Adderall. I have a prescription for that. Unfortunately, my name wasn't on the prescription. It was something I bought on the street after I ran out my Adderall. God, Adderall's a hell of a drug. So anyways, you get drunk on St. Patty's Day, run a red light, T-bone a cop car, whatever, no big deal. America, that's what you expected to do. But man, they find that Adderall without my name on the prescription, and suddenly I gotta go back to rehab. It was a good weekend out of rehab, what can I say? Rehab's a hell of a place. Oh, dude, the camera's on. Hello, and welcome to Fake Nightly News, where we bring the news that wasn't, with a DSP special. The man recently said that his parents were unsure of what he was doing until he made all that money. What money? Where did it go? You're crying that you're broke all the time, you owe all this money to the IRS because you made so much money. But where is it? Oh, you dumped it into your condo that you refuse to sell? Oh, you're dumping it on a lease for a car that you never got the oil changed on because, and this is an exact quote, they never called me. That's not how that works. You go, I drove this much, time to take it in for an oil change. And he got free oil changes. He got free oil changes. Free. Through the dealership that he got his lease from. And he never got it changed. Ever. Also, when you get an oil change, you also get your tires rotated and all that to cut down wear and tear on the tires. Like, just basic stuff. And they'll also do inspections like, this is good. Ooh, that's starting to wear out a bit. You might want to get that checked. But he never did. He never got the oil changed on his BMW he was leasing. And why was he leasing a BMW? Instead of getting a car that he could actually afford and buy it? Because he's an idiot. Oh my God, leasing a car is the worst thing you can do. Yes, you'll drive a nicer car than what you could afford, most likely. But let's say you got a 3-year lease. At the end of that 3 years, you have nothing. You take it back and it's like, I guess I'll walk home now because I don't have a car anymore. It's like, why would you lease? Buy a car. It may not be as fancy as the BMW, but you'll be able to afford it. And keep it when you're done making the payments. It's like, I'm done making the payments. I still have my car. I can drive it for I can drive it for 20 years. I take care of my car. I can drive it for 20 years. And then when I finally need a new car, if you drive for 20 years, it might only be worth no scrap metal, but you can still trade it in for trade-in value. Or have fun with it. Be like, all right, well, this car is a piece of junk. The county fair is doing a demolition derby. Put in a couple safety things, and all right, let's destroy this in the demolition derby. Let's have some fun with it. That's actually what I'm kind of thinking with my car. That when it comes time to put Walter down, no, let's not just take him to a scrapyard. Nah, we're doing demolition derby. Or take him to my friend's place and shooting the shit out of it. Anyways. But yes. He got a car lease for a BMW that he never changed the oil on. Because, and I quote, they never called me. They don't call you. You go to them. Try to interview him, but every time we call him, he refuses to answer. Every time we send him an email, the one email he replied back was just, Ree! To infinity. Speaking of, Ree! He has quit another game. He has rage quitted another game. Burnout Paradise. Because it wasn't making him enough money. He spent $40 on it and probably didn't even make $40 off of it. Now, I don't know about you, but when I play a game, I play it for fun. When he plays the game, if you don't pay him enough, he rage quits it because it's not making him enough money. Terrible. Just terrible. And now he says, Cat's working. He can fix his sleep schedule. Here's the thing. He was staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning getting drunk on gin every night before Cat was there. And during Cat was there. And he'll still be doing it. He stays up till 4 o'clock in the morning watching Netflix, getting drunk, instead of doing something like, I don't know, If you're going to be up that late, get an exercise bike on it. His weight and size and all that, he probably wouldn't be able to do it for very long, but no, you get on there for a couple minutes. After a couple weeks, I can do it for 5 minutes. Oh, a few more weeks, I can do it for 10 minutes. Hey, look at that, you're losing weight, you're getting in better shape. And if especially get the ones with the arm things like that, so now you're working your arms and your legs at the same time. Hello? It's not that hard, and they're not that expensive. Especially if you go to like Goodwill, Salvation Army or something like that, you can get them super cheap. But that would require driving and going around, and he doesn't do that. He does not leave the house. He leaves the house once a week, maybe. We all know the soulmate is probably being sent to do the grocery shopping now. He doesn't even leave the house for that anymore, now that he has a soulmate there. Speaking of the soulmate, look at those eyes. Jeepers, creepers, get a load of those peepers. Jeepers, creepers, get a load of those eyes. Yeah, that just screams, let me out, let me go, oh my god! That soulmate is clearly not happy to be there. Either A, he's just, alright, you get to live here rent-free, but you be my maid and cook. And then, like, this video was not part of that deal. I don't know what he probably had to pay her extra for that. Oh my god, like, dude, seriously. And here's another thing, now he's all, oh, I'm not going to talk about my personal life. I'm not going to talk about my personal life. Next hour and 20 minutes on his pre-stream is nothing but his personal life. Like, dude, either A, stop talking about your taxes and your house and all your personal stuff and just cut out all personal stuff, or talk about your personal stuff. Because now you're being a hypocrite, and you got people calling you out on your forums and all that for being a hypocrite. Like, oh, you talk about this. You talk about all this other stuff, and then suddenly, no, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to give details. Oh, what's that? Because you're most likely lying. Because again, you say, oh, I made all this money. That's why my parents don't care what I do, because I made all this money. And someone actually figured it out from last year, between your tips, bits, cheers, your Patreon, and YouTube, you made roughly $90,000 to $100,000. $90,000 to $100,000. And someone else did the math, so you'd probably owe around maybe 14 grand, maybe, in total for like all your taxes and all that. And you, let's see, make 90,000, 14, so 80, so you'd still have $76,000. Where did that $76,000 go? Oh, it went on expensive trips and stupid figurines and statues. Like, you can't be crying poor and then buying all this stupid shit. Or like you already said, you bought her new clothes, you bought her a new phone, you bought her all this new stuff, you bought her a car. Like, dude, seriously, you can't be crying you're in the poorhouse and then go out and spend your money on stupid shit like gin every night. Oh my god. Like, dude, why? I don't get how the people who watch you are this gullible. I don't want to say stupid, because a lot of them are kids. Like, a lot of them are like, 8, 10 years old. Like, they're not stupid. They just don't know. They're not experienced yet. They're just gullible because they don't know. They don't know how the real world works. They don't know how taxes work. They don't know how mortgages work. They don't know how all this stuff works. If they knew, they wouldn't be doing this. They wouldn't be stealing their parents' credit cards and sending you all kinds of money. Oh my god. Like, dude. Of course, this is just being one long rant, but I just got into DSP like a couple months ago. Found out about him and all that, and just all the videos I've watched and all the things I've read, and then going to his forums and going to his Twitter and all that, like reading all the stuff that he posts on his Twitter. It's like, holy shit. Like, they take all they do is take his footage and then re-air it, and it's like, wow, he really did just say that, didn't he? Wow, he really did say that. And then you go to his Twitter, it's like, holy shit, he really did post that. He really did say, oh, now that Cat's working again, I'm going to fix my sleep schedule. But you were staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning getting drunk every night before Cat was there. So it wasn't her fault. Oh my god. Mind you, my bedtimes are usually 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But I don't get home from work until 2 o'clock in the morning. And I know some people can just go, oh, I'm home. Me, I can't do that. I have way too much Adderall in my system. Yeah, I just got home from work and I like to wind down a little bit. Play some Warframe, maybe some Fortnite, do some writing, or watch a GTT Networks, the unreliable, not breaking news. I like watching their videos or Almighty Tevin. Like, I like to wind down after I get home from work. I just spent 8 hours on my feet, running around, doing all that stuff. I like to wind down after. So, I don't go to bed till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. He doesn't go to bed till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But here's the thing. His last stream ends before midnight. So from before midnight to 5 o'clock in the morning, all he does is drink and watch Netflix. Like, he could go to bed and he could take a melatonin. Oh, a couple hours later, all right. No. He could be asleep by 2. He could be asleep by the time I get home from work. But he doesn't do that. Because he's too busy getting drunk tweeting, and watching Netflix. People, what the hell? I would love to make $90,000 to $100,000 a year for playing video games. It's never going to happen. And when I do live stream to Twitch or move more to YouTube and all that, it's like, all right, right now I'm not making any money. But I'm having fun. And I've played a bunch of games like I never would have played before just because I'm doing it for YouTube and or Twitch, like Doki Doki. Like, if I hadn't gotten into live streaming and to writing and all that, I wouldn't have had... The only reason I got Twitter was so I could know, like, Stephen King, J.K. Rowling and all that with my books. But through that, I started following other people. Those people talked about Doki Doki. So when I got onto Steam, found Doki Doki, checked out, like, holy shit, this is amazing. And from Doki Doki, I got to the Halloween one, or Trick or Treat, whatever it was called. I found the visual novel, the Lucid 9, Inciting Incident. And then, like, Warframe. Like, I found other games only because I started doing Twitter and Twitch and YouTube and all that, which, hey, this is cool. Like, I'm opening up myself to new areas. I'm finding new shit to play. While again, this is exact word for word. Oh, I need suggestions. Dozens of suggestions. No! No, 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 no! Whee! There are no new games. People tell them, oh, there's this game, this game, this game, this game, this game. No, 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 no! Like, dude, you ask for suggestions. The people in your chat tell you suggestions, and you just cry like a baby to all of them, saying no, no, no. Like, dude, seriously. And now I got Sea of Thieves coming out. Only issue with Sea of Thieves is it's mostly co-op. But he won't play with anyone. So how's he going to do a co-op game if he refuses to play with anyone? Like, he won't even play with his fans. He won't play a co-op game with his fans. Like, dude, they're your fans. You think, like, a lot of the live streamers, that's like the way they do. Like, hey, I'm going to be doing this. Who wants, or especially like fighting games. Like, hey, I'm going to be doing this fighting game. Jump on. We can fight each other. Hey, cool, awesome. He doesn't do that. He refuses to play with anyone. Because he's a whiny little bitch. But that's besides the point. Yeah, this fake nightly news is just turned into one long ass rant. But I get it. I'm bored. I have nothing else better to do right now until I go get ready for work. Wait. I'm already at work. I'm at my fake nightly news. Hello. Whatever. I just haven't done a fake nightly news in a while, and I wanted to wear my suit and my tie, feel all spiffy. Anyways, as always, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.